Hey everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. It is Tuesday, and it's been quite an eventful week as far as the royals are concerned, and with the reappearance of Marcus Anderson popping up in Paris with Meghan, I thought it would be a good idea to a good time to reiterate what I believe, my opinion of what the whole story around him and Meghan Markle's all about. Now, in my opinion, Meghan Markle is called a cutout. Since she was maybe 10 years old, she's been obsessed with being a princess. We've got proof. We've got video proof. Now, sure, we all played make-believe as kids, but this is different. I mean, this wasn't an isolated incident. She was obsessed with this idea. This behavior was caught on film more than once. It's more than just make-believe. Her obsession with a princess personality, it began in childhood. We've heard it all through. Perhaps it was even fostered and encouraged by an overindulgent father. You know, he's admitted to spoiling her. You know, growing up on a Hollywood set, surrounded by ego and a world of make-believe. I just make all these notes so I keep on track and all of this. Well, you know, like in my opinion, I've talked about it before. And I think that more than homework on set was going on with Meghan's upbringing. Now, I mean, look at her father. Double Emmy winner, Thomas Markle. I've said it before, from my research into Hollywood and all that, you don't earn an Emmy without bowing down to the system. Look into it. It's frightening what Hollywood's all about, what the entertainment business is really, what underpins it all. Now, there's a little thing called MK Ultra, trauma-based mind control. I've mentioned it before. If you haven't heard of it, it's time to look it up. It's been proven to have been used in the United States, the CIA and government programs, the Tavistock Institute in London, the Ellen Memorial Institute in Montreal, Quebec, Canada between 1957 and 1964. It's all proven, guys. And at the time, and they say, oh, well, we've stocked it all. Well, no, it went underground, and we have whistleblowers talking about it to this day and what's currently going on. I mean, in Hollywood, all kinds of this stuff happens, particularly focused on young kids for a variety of reasons, not just exploitative, which we do hear a lot about. I mean, it sounds wild. It sounds wild, but I've come to the conclusion that Meghan Markle, or who we have come to know as Meghan, has been under some kind of a manipulation. I mean, we've got all kinds of evidence, videos, pictures, events from her past childhood have been shown to be doctored, every one of them, just like her supposed children today. Not one of the pictures match up. Events, things like her graduation, her educational records, they've all been invented. It's all a facade. It's all an intricate web of deceit built from the time she was a child. Even her sibling stories don't match up. From Samantha, from a book to an interview, she's got, her stories don't match up. And I mean, her father, well, I've never put any stock in Thomas Markle Sr. From the beginning, I thought there was something strange about this whole family, the whole setup, the kind of press. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I've never paid any attention. I've never taken anything any one of them have said seriously. They're as much of an invention as she is, you know? And now look at Thomas Markle. Well, except for the other day when, oh, he's trapped in an earthquake. What's Meghan doing? Thomas Markle trapped in an earthquake. He's not trapped in an earthquake. He's fine. But here's the whole thing. In my opinion, he's out of the way because his role in this production is winding down. He's tucked away. Think about it. Why would an sick, mid-70s pensioner, low-income pensioner as he'd have us believe, pick up and move to Indonesia? He's never been there before, knows nothing about it, moves halfway across the world. It makes no sense. It wasn't like he was hounded by the press in Mexico. It wasn't like the walls were closing in and he had to escape. Makes no sense. But what you've been fed is make-believe. You know? It's just part of the narrative, you know? So is that how it started? Hollywood actresses, I mean, we know, especially starlets, and we've heard it all. The casting couch, nudged into being escorts at fancy occasions, at parties, on private islands, and on yachts. It's common knowledge she was a yacht girl. So, she marries Trevor. She gets the role in Suits. You know, what was she, 7th or 8th on the call sheet? In 7 years, she did less than a combined 2 hours on film. That was her acting career. Well, so she moves to Toronto. She is directed, I mean, don't forget now, she's got the connections from the yachts and the islands. And I believe has met Andrew. So she's already got a couple of names that she can throw around, and she's already got contacts when she moves to Toronto, and she's directed to Soho House. Enter Marcus Anderson, who we know as her present-day handler. He's got a very interesting story. Check out a couple of my videos. First, under the Who's Your Daddy playlist? Who is Marcus Anderson? That'll give you some good background. Also, check out a couple of my Soho House Connection videos. Soho House Connection and the second one, Revisited. That'll teach you what you need to know about this situation and how it came about. Her history with Andrew, her snaring Harry. It's all been part of a larger conspiracy. Managing the puppet strings of Harry and Meghan, all the while letting them think that they're in control. Meghan wasn't just cosplaying Diana in Paris the other night. I believe this programming has put her in a place where two some kind of degree, she thinks she's living Diana's life. She wanted to feel racing through Paris at night, drinking in her surroundings, the tunnel, the lights, drinking it all in like some kind of a vampire, you know? In her head, she is living Diana's experience. It's deeply disturbing. So, if this is all true, if I'm right, if this isn't all just crazy talk, one has to ask why. Why such an intricate scheme? Well, I've talked a lot about the elites, the World Economic Forum, the Royals, the Rothschilds, the Vatican, all those control systems that run the world, the elites that run the show. At one time, all of these groups were working towards a common goal, kind of world domination, and they all played their part. But now what's happening now is a consolidation of power, a tightening of control, and the guys at the top are doubling down, and there's infighting. Each control faction vying for control against each other. I've described this all before as a great big game of Risk. You weaken an opponent to get the better of them. Andrew, honeypots and Epstein, the division and dissension Meghan has caused within the royal family, and she still continues. I argue it was all designed to weaken the royal family, weaken their place in the world domination game. And Marcus is in the middle of it all. Talk about agents of chaos. Hope you enjoyed this one. Look into the things I've talked about if you want to learn more about it and see if I'm right. Like, subscribe. I want you to leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.